Let's talk about the support we mothers of special kids need and we desperately want. Hi, I'm Shruti Pandey. Recently, I was very sick. I had 103 fever and cold and cough. So I was taking kids' medicines because I don't take my own medicine because it makes me a lot drowsy and very sleepy. So I still managed, for 4 weekdays, I managed to take my daughter to school and therapy and my son to school. On the 5th day, that was on a Friday, I could not lift my head from the pillow. Something was pushing my head like this. I mean, my BP was also very low. So I heard a very loud voice telling me, do not get up from the bed. And if you get up from the bed and even try to take your kids to therapy and school, I'll break your legs. Go back to sleep. That was not a scolding. That was a support. That was a care I got from the father of my daughter. That was the first support I received. Then my kids, they got sick. Again, my daughter had fever and cold and cough, and my son had cold and cough. My son can manage. He's a neurotypical child, so he was okay. But my daughter, when she falls sick, she doesn't eat even one morsel of food. Like this time, she did not eat for 2 days. Whole 2 days, she lost more than 5 kgs in a week. She was only on ORSL and some blended food. 4 to 5 sips of blended food. So I had to give her within an hour or 1.5 hours like that. I had to feed her like that. So I stopped my medicine because I was feeling drowsy with kids' medicines. Then on a Monday, the father of my daughter, he always goes to office. Why? Because he has so many meetings, important meetings on that day. But on that Monday, he did not go to office. He just worked from home. Why? Because he said that if something happens to me, if I'm not well, I faint or something happens, he'll be there to take care of me and my kids. That was the second support I received. Then on a Tuesday, he went because on Monday, by evening, I was okay. So he asked me on a Tuesday, do you want me to stay at home? I said no. The second support I received. Then unknowingly, a family member of mine, he gave me told me about some homeopathic medicines for cold, cough and fever. I was taking that. That was not making me drowsy. But then because of that, maybe my fever subsided to 9900 like that. So I was able to take care of my kids. And the father of my daughter was there to take care of me and my kids. The support I received. And the unknowingly support of that family member, whom I'm very thankful, who gave me those homeopathic medicines. Parents, fathers, husbands, family members and some friends, please support mothers of special kids. Why? Because if you support them, they will be able to support their kids. They will feel cared for, taken care of, and they will not be so much desperate and frustrated and always cribbing and crying. And because taking care of a special child, a neurodivergent kid, is much more difficult than taking care of a neurotypical kid, because I'm a mother of a neurotypical kid also.